Matador.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm very excited to bring to you my guide for how to get the Master Gambler trophy, and that's achieved by getting the Joker's Death result from Setzer's slot mechanic. Let's see how it's done. What you want to do first is just start by making sure that your team is equipped properly. At the end of the last video, I put Tara, Setzer, and Locke together in a team, so I'm just going through now making sure everyone has the correct equipment set up. And then you also want to look at your inventory to make sure that you have at least one echo screen in your inventory. This is incredibly important for what we're about to do because we're going to be manipulating the random number generator, or RNG, in our favor. It's not always well known that the slot mechanic, it's not always in your favor. Sometimes it's against you, sometimes it's for you, and it really depends on this random number generator. So we're going to manipulate it to be in our control. We're going to save the game because if something goes wrong, we can always just restart it there. And I had to do it multiple times, but it is pretty easy. So starting off, just get into any battle, and then I chose Tara and Locke because they're a little bit fast, and you want one of those characters to use an echo screen at the beginning. As soon as that animation starts for them using it, then you want to use Setzer's slot ability. Now, one thing I don't recommend is using the pause buffering method. If you've used it in other versions of this game, you can see where you're at. It just doesn't work here because you get the pop-up coming up, and that blocks pretty much your whole window. So we're not going to be using that method for this. Instead, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be timing it out, and it does take a little bit of practice. It took me about 10 attempts to get this to work. I'm not going to show all of those, but you can see it's a little bit tricky to do, but pause buffering doesn't work. So if it doesn't work for you the first time, just exit back to the main menu and you can reload the save. And now I'll show you what it looks like when it does work. So first things first, we just walk around until we get into any enemy encounter. I happen to get lucky in this one, and I hit a preemptive strike so people can go right in order. And Tara will begin by using the echo screen to reset the RNG. Setzer immediately goes into slot, and then I start to count off the numbers here. So I'm looking at just the red sevens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My biggest piece of advice to you is to wait a second longer than you think it is. You're probably going to have your nerves get the best of you as you're getting close to it. So because we reset the RNG, we did it in our favor. And when that happens, it means that the game will be more likely to assist you in that process, so it gives you some extra frames. So just take your time and do it just a half second after you think that you should, and it will align more. That way you don't do it a little too early. That's the mistake I made for most of my failed attempts. So anyway, there you have it. Very quick and easy guide for getting it. Good luck. It shouldn't take you too long. When you get this trophy, please, for me, like this video and also let me know down in the comments that you did it so that we can celebrate together. And also subscribe to this video, subscribe to the page so that you can stay up to date with all the best tips and tricks for your trophy hunting. Thank you so much and have a great day.